Show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. The word on him. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Chopped left side, and that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. That's too low. And the count 1-2. This one in the air. Harper under it. Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour. Back here in Philadelphia, and taking the ball for the Mets, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bichette whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Turner now.
Nope, that's low.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside. This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down. That one's in there. Strike one. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He made him pay for that one. There's a swing and a miss. That one outside. Ball one. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Bichette up now for the Mets. Late with the swing there. Fought off foul. Luzardo measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that baby's gone. He'll circle the bases. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Marcus Semien. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move. And there's 2 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he gets him. Nicely done. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And there's a foul ball. Slapped foul. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
Hey!
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. At the plate, Justin Crawford. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Oop.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one lifted to left. And that is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw into second easily with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Tyrone Taylor digs in. Now he's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
For the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crawford under it. And that's the third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Not in time. He's safe. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Now back in safely at first. Swings through that one. Up the middle. Nice grab. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play. Bases empty after the double play. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Off
That's
the mark
ball.
there. And that's ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, strike 1. See ya, strikes him out for the second time today. Ripped on a line to center. And there are 2 outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So Marcus Semien now gets a chance with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. Stephen Kwan stands in for the Phillies. Hit in the air, center field. Roberts settles under it. And there's 1 away. Just missed. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Liner snagged at first. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the fifth inning. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air, right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. One up, one down. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Late swing fouled off.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Marsh settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs. So here's Robert now.
For the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air, right field. Marsh running hard. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Polanco takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. In the air to left center. Soto on the move to the alley. Takes it in for the out. Trey Turner at the plate.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that misses. Ball 2. In there at the knees. And that one misses up and in. And the count is filled up. That's out to center field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First pitch swinging. Strike 2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Juan Soto now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-0. Foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back home. Orion Kirkering gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. Play is made, 2 out. Here is Marcus Semien. On the ground right side. Over to first, and Semien is out. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Soto gets it back in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Now one missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a pre-pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man at second. Stays alive. 0-2 now. In the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Stephen Kwan. He's already homered in this game. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Now 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a hit. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Chandler Simpson looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at score. Position. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Kyle Backus.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that is that. Leading off, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Out to short, Lindor. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Justin Crawford. Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one fouled off. To third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Back at Citizens Bank Park for the top of the 8th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Check swing. He went 0-1. Backus, a tall lefty, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 104.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jonathan Bolin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Slice down the right side. Out to short. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. Broken bat, rolling to first. Harper takes it himself there to beat him by an eyelash. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Brett Beatty looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Center field. Crawford under it. And that's the third out. The Phillies get one by way of the long. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the bottom of the eighth, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And first offering is fouled off. Now that's smacked to right center. Robert takes it in for the out. 2 away. And here comes Alec Bohm. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tobias Myers.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard liner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Swings through that one for strike 1. Simeon. That ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one pushed foul. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hauls it in for the out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder.
So back to the top of the order. Chandler Simpson now at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that. Bat. You'll often hear the phrase,
now on the bump, Tanner Banks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Oh, look at this. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Here's Juan Soto. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Swings and misses. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That's ripped into the outfield. Coming on Robert, and he's there. Ground ball up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Simpson moving under this one, and that'll do it.